And welcome back to Bitcoin Advisors channel. My name is Chris, bringing it to you here from Westlake Village, California. Another beautiful day out there. Let's jump right into some Bitcoin price action. Circling back on what we discussed last week, the 4-hour range, which broke to the downside, which told us very, very likely this ascending triangle was going to break on the daily time frame, in fact. And that's what it did. And we've broken, now retested. And what we've said is, hey, look, we're looking for this measure move to get hit. As long as Bitcoin does not reclaim, call it 23,100 on a 4-hour, preferably a 12-hour time frame. We could get a nice bounce up into that region, but I do suspect that this move is going to play out to the downside, as a lot of people were getting extremely bullish up at that $25,000 mark, which we could not crack that area. And I want to bring back to our attention the 3 drives of hidden bearish divergence, which we've went over a couple of times. And what is hidden bearish divergence? That is when the price is making lower highs and the RSI is making higher highs. So again, we've got the multiple drives coming back from this pivot right here. That's where it was denoted. Right, we had them all marked off, but too many lines on the charts at the moment. So coming back from this pivot right here, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 drives. And for me, at a minimum, we're going to get a drive down to this box. If we do lose this box at about 20,000, call it 20,200 to the downside, next target is going to come in at about 18,400. And just laying out some fibs here from the high to the low. That does line up, not perfectly, but does line up the 1618 fib right there. And the 2618 would be 14,992. Don't see that happening at the moment. However, let's go over some of the news here. Some big news, starting it off with the Kobasi letter, which I did retweet this today. The key events coming out this week. We got number 1, Chair Fed Powell speaks on Tuesday and Wednesday. So Powell's going to be flapping his jaw tomorrow and the next day. Number 2, jobs or JOLTS data will be coming out on Wednesday. So if the labor market continues to be strong, it shows what Fed Powell is not doing, or what he is doing is not working. So it's more bearish for the markets. We get the beige book on Wednesday, Fed Barr's speech on Thursday, and then February jobs report on Friday, and the final week of Q4 earnings. What else did I see on the Kobasi letter that I thought was kind of interesting? The amount of layoffs from tech. Oh, this one. Current inflation rates by country. Venezuela, 156%. Argentina, 98%. Turkey, 55%. UK, 10%. Mexico, 7.9%. Australia, 7.8%. India, 6.5%. The U.S. at 6.4%, South Korea 5.2%, and Japan at 4.3%. Now, the U.S. has seen 5% inflation for 21 straight months, so almost 2 years. Do the math, guys. 5% inflation for 12 months. Do the math. How much buying power are you losing, or can you afford to continue to lose from this point? I don't know. What else did I want to point out here? Futures now showing a 31% chance of a 50 basis point rate hike, up from 1% a month ago. There's now a 14% chance of going to 6% or higher. The base case shows rates going to 5.5%. Think about it. If you locked in your mortgage at 3%, are you going to sell anytime soon? I don't know. I do not know what you are planning on doing, but I doubt, for those of you fellows out there, that you're going to be selling your home with interest rates going to the moon. Okay, the other thing, the 5 major, and I like Miles Dusher. Sorry if I missed that name, but definitely enjoying some of his content. A little bit of a younger fellow, but surely has some good points. And what was his kind of take? And I tend to agree with him. There's 5 major crypto headwinds alarming the market right now. The Mt. Gox 142,000 Bitcoin unlock, which I heard can get pushed back to September. They've been pushing it back. Wouldn't be surprised if it happens again. The Shanghai ETH upgrade, ETH withdrawals, whatever you want to call it. The Silvergate collapse, macroeconomic shift, which I don't think there's really been a shift, but it's been our suspicion all along that inflation is higher than expected and they're going to raise rates and there's going to be some kind of a recession at the end of the year. And then regulatory crypto clampdown. So they're going after Binance. They're going after Celsius. Who are they going after next? Thank God we have no ties with Silvergate Bank. And this is becoming more and more of a trader's reality, trader's market, where you must know what to do. So, and have risk management plans. So that is going to be key this year, is having risk management and not getting greedy on some AI dump coins when the broader market is not looking too healthy. So I do think that is drawn in a little bit better like that. More points of confluence, showing a bigger break. So again, the retake, we need to reclaim this area at 23,137 just to, oh, and here's another harbinger of death and despair. So again, the daily, oh, this is the 3-day time frame. Let's see about the daily. Daily's kind of flopping around, volatility in the middle. 12-hour. Going to be declining soon. So mean reversion bounce does tend to give us the bias for some upside action. The mean reversion bounce, though, is currently only giving us, well, a 3% bounce from the bottom. And when did volatility begin to decline? On the first tick right here. So I think we need to bounce sooner than later. And if Powell decides to come out and spank the markets and say, hey, look, we're going to raise rates higher for longer, we're going to get 50 basis points in March, that's going to be bad. So essentially my analysis is right now, if we cannot get back above 23,001, to be safe, call it 23,200 on a daily. If you're conservative, if you're aggressive, a 4-hour should be good enough to do it. Then we're going to expect that downside target to get hit. And with that, some of the altcoins likely to get hurt. All right, that's it for today, guys. Hope you have a blessed and highly favored day. We will be bringing you back some more crypto news in the next day or two. Take care.